Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hope everybody's okay. If you can, just tell me where you're from on the right side. That would be great. Tell me if you can hear me. That would be awesome. See if we can see everybody here. I think I'm on a little bit of a delay. So we'll see. Just say, hey, hey. And I can see who's on board with us. Hope you're doing great today. As you know, we're doing a little live stream here. Hey, Stephen, good to see you. Good to see everybody rocking and rolling here. Just having some fun. Okay, good. People can hear. That's the most important thing. Getting ready to go get a haircut actually here soon. So you caught me right before it. Want to have some fun today. As you know, we are going to give away the Bigme Good e-reader tablet. This is a color ink tablet. You guys got to help me decide how we're going to give it away. 10.3 inches. Really cool device. I got it on Kickstarter, so I actually paid for this, and it's all good. Anybody hearing any echo? I don't know if anybody's hearing any echo. If that's a possibility, let me know. That would be good. But yeah, this is the device. It's only been reviewed on my channel, so be anxious to get it out to somebody. And it comes with a bunch of goodies here, so we'll get this out, and we'll get this out to somebody today. We'll try to get this shipped out within the week. I got a bunch of stuff going on, but once we figure it out, we will get it out to whoever we can get this out to. Again, let me go ahead and put this away. And we're having some fun here with it. So that's what we're going to give away. By the way, I did get this thing in. This is crazy. Look at this device. This came in today. Came in kind of weird, right? This is pretty crazy. Hey, Mike, let's see what this one is. And this one is it's already unboxed, so it's not like I can do an unboxing or anything. Like an emu reflective device that they're going to have on Kickstarter. And I'm always worried about Kickstarter stuff, but we'll look at this one too. We'll take a look at that soon this week. Hopefully we'll get the video up, but they sent that over to me to kind of review. It's a pre-production unit, which is pretty cool. We'll take a look at that. As always, I try to, give away cool stuff when I can. Oh, there's a camera on that. That's pretty cool. There's a camera on this one too, by the way. I think they're very similar. The Bigme, it's got a camera on it. And again, like I said, I actually purchased it from Kickstarter. So that was pretty cool. And we got that. Hey, Meg, good to see you. Good to see everybody jumping on here. But yeah, there's a camera on this thing. And again, I didn't use it much. I just did an opening with it, and it's got a couple styluses and everything. So we'll give that away. I've got some comments that came in on the other channel. Neo did eat the box. I hope nobody is upset about that. I got to look over here. The camera's over here for one of the styluses. But I don't think anybody's going to have a problem as we give that away. Just kind of give an answer. What do you guys think as far as how should we do this? I mean, we got to give this away. How should we do it? We got 11 people on the live stream right now. We'll wait a few more minutes, see if we have a few other people show up, and we'll see. But it's literally, how much did I pay for this thing? Let me look online here, and I'll tell you how much this device was. Kickstarter, Bigme Color Ink was, let's see, Kickstarter. It was out of Hong Kong, so it's literally was $489, so about $500, that I have invested in this thing. And so just so you know that you didn't get a notification. Oh, okay, that's the problem. Thanks, Bradley, for letting me know that. That's why we don't have a lot of people here, is that the notification didn't go out. That's weird. YouTube's kind of funny. Sometimes it promotes you and sometimes it doesn't. It's one of these things that if you connect with the algorithm, it works out, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, some people are getting it. Thanks, Bradley. Yeah, YouTube's weird sometimes. But anyways, I get these devices, and the way it works is I try to purchase devices and review them, and then we do a lot of fun stuff. We have Jurgen on here. We have some of Brad Back, Paul Kilgore. These are people that are Morning Coach members too, who are members of my coaching program, which allow me to do this. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to be here. Thank you guys, because I obviously wouldn't be here because the channel doesn't make much money. The channel makes $400 a month right now, and I literally am paying Zach $500 a month to help with editing, plus another younger guy to do shorts. So I'm on the back side of this. Like, I'm actually losing money on YouTube. So giving this stuff away, I'm actually spending money on giving it away also. So it's kind of one of those deals that Um, there's not a lot of money in it, right? So even doing this, I'm doing it just because I bought it, and we're going to start giving some things away just because it's fun, and we like putting good energy out there and trying to do the best we can. And I think, being authentic and being real is part of that. I think that's the most important part of like doing this, is letting people know that it's a challenge to do this. It's not like you can do this, just jump up and do it every day. And, that's why we're doing it. Thank you guys. I love everybody putting in some great energy out there. I appreciate that. But I'm trying to decide, how do we give this thing away? Especially we're going to be doing some monthly giveaways, and obviously it's got to be a subscriber and somebody that's active within our community. It doesn't make sense to just give stuff away that to people that aren't participating, because we aren't making money. But we're having fun. I think we're having fun. We're trying to have fun, but I want to be fair. And typically, a lot of times, what I like to do with this stuff is give it to people that really need it. We had a remarkable one originally that somebody had broke, and I saw it in the remarkable forum, and I just sent my remarkable one to them because they had broke it, and it was something that they needed, and it was important to give it to somebody that actually needed it. But I think we could raffle, we could do that, get more names. I do have a lot of names on the other commented channel when we put up that we were going to be giving this away. But you might be right. Maybe we do something where, we really see who needs this. I mean, I'd love to give it to a student or somebody that really needs the device, right? That's what I would like to do. But again, I'm open. It's just, I want to give it away to somebody that will utilize it and need it, and give it to them. One of the problems I do have, and again, this is just full disclosure and being authentic, is shipping overseas is a real pain. Because of the customs stuff. So that's where it gets a little tricky, because they literally could be hundreds of dollars in customs, which obviously we're not making money. So I don't really want to pay that if, I can avoid that. So if somebody does, want it that's overseas, or we give it to somebody overseas, that's something we have to work out, because the customs can get really expensive with these e-devices. Unfortunately, this one came from China here, and I've got it in Indiana, but that's part of the problem too. So that's, part of the issues that we're doing. So we're up to 17 people. That's cool. Hey, everybody, welcome. I'm glad you're here. We got some people coming. If anybody's got any questions in the meantime, let me know. I've got my devices out. I'm actually using the books Tab X more than anything right now. It's on the desk here, kind of a mess because I've been working on other things. And so, it's been kind of a difficult thing. I might do that. A quick application would work. We have a Discord that we use for Morning Coach. We're moving away from that because we created our own, we created our own channel. We've got our own community now within our website. And so they have a giveaway function in there that literally you just, you put the time in, and then it just announces the winner, and everybody could do that. That might be something that we have to do, is we just create a quick Discord, which we have. And I got a young guy that can kind of manage it. And then we do that. That's an option. That's an option too. Where that way it's a random selection type of situation instead of us trying to pick it out. Again, yeah, it's hard to do this type of stuff just because, everybody's, it's hard to give away stuff. It just is. And doing it the right way. It's a challenge to do it. Rowan says, I'm very interested to know your PhD experience, since I'm trying to work the same field as you. Your energy and attitude is so much better than so many I've seen who do doctoral work. Rowan, thank you. I mean, I did it because I was searching. I mean, I wanted to find more meaning. Obviously, I'm a coach. That's my primary job. And, so when I went and studied my PhD, it was all about business at the time. I have an MBA, so I was a business guy running aerospace and not very happy. I was extremely, disgruntled in my job, even though I was making a lot of money running the company. It wasn't what I wanted to do. I was in a suit and tie all day, and that's just not me. And so I started my PhD work to try to find another way. I knew there was a better way to live. And that's what I focused on. And I've been able to build a life around those concepts as I studied for that. So, I'm not a big fan of traditional education, just because a lot of times those, we get those letters because we think it's going to advance us or give us a value. And in certain situations it does. But the truth is, you don't really need that. What you need is the experience to go out there and provide value in the world, and then you'll get value back. And that's really what what it's all about, and I personally don't use if you look at my book that was published by Hay House, I didn't put my letters behind my name, because when I went to do it, I personally went to do it because I needed that validation. And to me, I don't need that validation, to have all that. And if you hear me speak or anything, I don't even really talk a lot about my doctorate or my MBA, just because at that time in my life, I needed that personal validation to be successful. And I thought that was what I needed. And the truth was, I didn't need that. It was great. I love it. But it wasn't really what brought me success. What brought me success was being real and being authentic and continue to learn and discover new things and try new things and do stuff like this, like, get out there and, lose. People don't understand. I'm losing at this. I'm not winning at YouTube right now. I'm losing because, we're not making money. From a business perspective, this is a loss. But the thing is, I'm creating a community with awesome people and I'm meeting cool people like you. And to me, that's worth the investment. Most people who try to do this are trying to make money. And if you're not making money, you're going to burn out and you're going to quit. It's just not going to work, even a few $1,000s. But the idea is, at least for me, is to meet cool people. That's why I do this, and to have fun and do what's right. And that's why giving this stuff away is important to me. Instead of just throwing it up on eBay, I would love it to give it to somebody that's deserving. And we've got some new things that are coming. Terry, I love that you like the community. It's great. We are making some major changes. I'm going live in there next Thursday at 3 p.m. So I'll be able to hang out and I'll answer a lot of questions. So much coming. I'm going to teach my personal podcasting system that literally over the 18 years has created $6 million for me. So nobody does it the way I do it. And it's not about video. It's not about YouTube. It's not about any of this stuff. It's about doing something that you can connect. So I'm excited about it. And it's not really morning coaches, but it's something that my work that I wanted to bring to the community that I'm excited about. So I'm super pumped about that. Thank you for that. Ryan, thank you. Bradley asks, I have a question. I'm a teacher that is hoping to grade papers electronic. The no error I borrowed didn't work too well. Do you think the Bigme would work for writing in color on a PDF file? You know what? It's really challenging. I would look at bigger devices like the Books Max Lumi or this tab. I know this Tab X is expensive as hell, but you can change the color in the ink that you're grading with. They're just better at PDF reading. Even the Remarkable too, I think would be better. I think the Note Air is a little too small. I think Remarkable Air is too small. I think if you're going to be grading papers, you need something bigger, Bradley. Unfortunately, you need a bigger device that you can work on. And I think a Max Lumi, like a used Max Lumi, could probably be your best bet if you could get a hold of one of those. I love the paper device. Too bad they're out of business because, again, you could change colors. And then when you send it, you could send it to people, but they're out of business, which is tough. But yeah, I think big PDF files, these smaller devices like the Remarkable 2, the Note Air are really challenging to grade papers on. I would have a hard time doing it personally. So I think you've got to find something a little bigger. And maybe a used Max Lumi if you don't have the budget for it, and try to get something a little less expensive because I know the Tab X is expensive as hell, and I know the Lumi's a little bit out of a lot of people's price ranges. They're great devices, but you might as well, for a lot of people, I'd say just go to an iPad, right? I think it would help with the notes at work and judging finances and things in the future. I don't, again, this is a decent device. It's not my favorite. Obviously, I'm not using it. So I think it's a good device. I do think there's better. But just something, like I said, we'll get it to somebody here who can use it, and then they can tell us how it's working. Very authentic answer. Thank you. I believe the best way to learn is self-education. Yeah, it is. It is. How do you think you're away with subscription-wise to make a profit now? Not to be intrusive, but how far do you think you're away from subscription-wise to make profit? Oh, Mercury Channel. No, I make a profit because I've had a subscription site since 2009. So my site, I charge $50 or $100. I did, and I've had it for years. And I had 1,000 members join me in 2009. So I'm not doing anything on this channel. This is not, really to generate revenue. But I do have a subscription model here. But we're literally have to get to 100,000 users before I actually pay my people. I've got some part-time people working with me, and it's great. I want to be full disclosure, right? So, 500 and another $100 or $200 or $600-700 is not a full-time living for somebody. In order for me to really get there, I've got to generate $10,000-20,000 on the channel. And that's not with me making any money. That's just paying team. So, a lot of people like Voya, for example, is awesome. My Deep Guide, the best guy. He does all his stuff himself so he can handle it and he can do it. And, he's making some money. He's making, a couple thousand here or there. But for me, that doesn't move the needle much because I have a team and I have a staff. So in order for me, and again, just full disclosure, in order for that to happen, I got to get to 100K. But again, I'm doing this more as a hobby, and then hoping to help Zach learn editing and help so he has a future and gets out of construction. And Kobe, who's doing some shorts, that he has an opportunity to do some things in his with his channel and his site. So I'm giving them an opportunity. So I'm taking the money that we make, the little bit that we make, and allotting to them. But in order for them to be able to not have jobs one day, this channel has to grow and has to grow rapidly. And I don't know if it'll ever be there, to be honest with you. YouTube is a very challenging thing. I have to be a little more dedicated to it. And I don't know if I can be that dedicated to create the amount of content and spend the amount of time that it takes to build a channel that's profitable. But I'm going to share all that. I mean, I just want people to know what's real. I spoke to a bunch of high schoolers the other day, 75% of the room, and there was probably 300 people in the room, 75% wanted to be full-time YouTubers. And I think people need to know how challenging it is. Not only do you have to have some type of personality, but you have to have some type of niche that you're going to go after. And then you need a lot of volume to be able to make money, especially just from ad revenue, if that's what you're depending on. And I got huge RPMs. I make $10 to $15 per 1,000 views, which is huge compared to a lot of gamers or younger people. So it's a challenging medium for sure. And I'm glad you brought that up. But again, why am I doing it? I enjoy it. I'm learning cameras. That was originally why I did it. So my product videos get better and the videos that I could communicate with my community get better. But yeah, we're a ways away from being profitable. And I appreciate you asking that. Dave says, what's up? Can't wait to see the new stuff in 5.0. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, we're working hard with 5.0. Like I said, it's a dream come true. And just so you guys know, I don't want to make this a sales channel. That's not what it's about. My business is coaching. I've been coaching for years. It's morningcoach.com. I give a free planner away. That's a PDF planner. I try to give as much away as I possibly can, especially people that, can't afford to work with me. That's just how I am. But yeah, I'm building a new platform that has tracks for freedom. And again, I know I've got a lot of morning coaches here, and thank you so much. Don't want to make this a sales channel for Morning Coach. That's the last thing I want to do, but excited. We're going to be launching it probably mid-April, maybe a little bit sooner. So it's cool. Mike says he's a student, undergrad with a Bachelor of Business Administration. So what do you advise me? Well, I think if you're in business admin, I mean, the key is there's a couple of tracks, right? One, you can go work for companies, which is great. I don't have a problem with it. I'm an entrepreneur. I can work 2 to 3 hours a week. That's what I typically do. I live here in Indiana. I'm building a retreat center. I've taken 18 years to build my business. It's been pretty hard, but I coach some professional golfers. I coach a lot of CEOs and executives, and then I have my wonderful Morning Coach members. You have got to find a way to provide value, and that comes from education and getting out there and doing things. And, great, you're learning business. I have my MBA. It's great to understand financials. It's great to understand that backside of it. But in today's world, it's really about the value that you're going to bring to the world. What can you bring? What kind of ideas, what kind of thoughts, what kind of creativity can you bring? And if you treat that like an owner, and you go into companies and you treat it as an owner, and you say, hey, I'm here to give it everything I got like an owner would be, you will have so much success, because most people are just going to work for a couple dollars an hour, or $20, $50, whatever an hour. That's what they're there for, instead of being an owner of a company. And I'm telling you, it'll change your life if you just approach it that way. It really can make a big difference in the way that you do things. Approach things as an owner of the company, and you can work for a company. And then, as you're gaining knowledge, eventually you break away. And it doesn't take a lot. What I've always taught is between $5,000 and $10,000 a month in residual or passive income is freedom. You don't have to have millions. You don't have to have, all the jets and the houses and the cars. What you need to do is keep your expenses low. And between $5,000 and $10,000, you start having a family, it creeps up to 12, 14,000. You can live a great life. And there's a lot you can do. If you think about it, it doesn't take a lot of people to do that. If you have 100 people paying you $100 a month, you're doing pretty good. You're probably free. And if it takes you 5 years to get 100 people to add value to their life, you can do that. But a lot of people don't look at it that way. They're trying to look at vanity metrics, how many YouTube subscribers they got, and how many Instagram followers. I don't look at any of that. I mean, I'm giving stuff away because I'm just here to have fun. And I do my videos. They suck a lot at editing. Sometimes I'm remarkable too. Thanks. They got me up. But if you just keep putting energy out there and you're real and you're authentic, you're going to make friends, and those friends will know you, like you, and trust you, and you bring an offer to them and they'll eventually purchase from you. This is the best business advice I could ever get anybody, is to start to build your value in the world and put it out there. It sucks because sometimes you put stuff out there and it doesn't work. Look, I fail all the time. All the time. I put stuff out and it doesn't work. I don't take that personally. I just realize I'm going to continue to learn. Like I always say, look, the best in the world, the venture capitalists in business, the best in the world, fail 7 out of 10 times. These are the people that know business better than anybody. They know that the 7 times that they fail, there's going to be 3 winners that are going to be worth more than the 7. The problem with most people is they go try things. They try the first thing, the second thing, the third thing, and they fail, and they never get to that third thing, right? They never get through the 7 failures to the next one that's going to succeed. And it could be 10, it could be 11 failures, but you have to be able to go out and fail from a business perspective, because that's what's going to make a big difference in your life. It really is. So, it's all good energy. That's what it's about. Cool. I love it. Thank you, Krishna, for being a student. That's great. Very interesting. I had no idea what was involved in YouTube. Yeah, it's very challenging. I mean, everybody's trying to get viral. Hi, Night Weather. Great to see you. And it's a challenge when you're doing this type of work, any type of work that you're putting yourself out there. And, we all have a tendency to see what I call the unicorns in the business, or the people that are just killing it, right? When most people aren't. And I mean, even 100,000, 200,000, up to 1 million subscribers and consistent content that's getting revenue, most people aren't making money on the platform. It just is what it is. They make money in other ways, maybe sell merch or other things. But the truth is, I'm here for regular people, not for the unicorn. I'm not a unicorn. There's nothing special about me. I've just worked every day of my life for the past 18 years in my business. And then the past, whatever that was, 15 years before that, continually trying to get better, C student, D student, and was never really great at school and just kept grinding. And I finally got to a place a few years ago, 18 to be exact, where I launched my own system. And now I've written 4 books, going on my 5th book. I'm playing with YouTube. I mean, this is just fun for me. I mean, it's like I said, it's not even successful. If most people would have quit years ago, but to me, it's fun, and we're having fun with this thing, and that's what it's about. I think I know who I'm going to give this thing away to. I just because he's been with me a long time, and I've got another big giveaway going next month, guys, and we'll figure out how we're going to do this. We've got 26 people on here. We've been going 20 minutes. And I think I know who I'm going to give it to. Anybody got any other questions here before I announce this? And then I need to go get a haircut. Look at me. I look terrible. I was going to grow my hair out long again and then become a beauty channel. Just kidding. But I was going to grow it out because I'm up here in Indiana right now, and in Florida it's really hot, and I always keep it short, but I'm like, hell with it. I'm going to cut my hair today. So anybody got any other questions at all? Because I do have somebody that I am going to give this to. And again, I've got more giveaways coming, so make sure you hang in there with me. Anybody else got this? Meg, you're great. Oh, thank you, Meg. Yeah, I'm going to be a beauty channel. I think that's what I need to do. Work on my hips. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I am going to give this to, and the reason is this person has been with me for a long time. And we're going to do something random next month, because I have a Samsung Galaxy Tab Ultra, like a $1,200 tablet that's badass. It's last year's tablet, but it's never been used. It's still really good. I want to give that away next month. So I'm going to give away some cool stuff. And we're going to do like random, and I'll figure out how to do it. We might do it in Discord. It'll be easier for me than trying to pick somebody. But I'm going to give this to Steven. Steven, you've been with me a long time. You've always commented on everything. You've liked everything we've done. I know you rock. Are you still there, Steven, by chance? Because I'm going to send this to you. I know you're in Canada. You're going to have to send me an email at YouTube. I don't know if I have to pay whatever I have to pay at morningcoach.com. And Steven, are you still there? Yeah. Okay. Yes, you are. Okay, Steven. So send me an email. Steven has been one of the supporters of this show back from the Remarkable 2. He's been around a long time, and honestly, he's been a big supporter of mine for a long time here on YouTube, and I feel that it's proper to give it to Steven. Like I said, next month we're going to do a big one. We're going to do a Galaxy Tab. I'll be announcing that. I got some more stuff to give. And Steven, just send me an email. We'll figure out the shipping. And Steven's real, by the way, guys. You can see Steven, and if you go back to all my comments, if you look at almost all my videos, the first person I'm watching is Stephen Prosser. You'll see his name there. And so that's why he deserves it, because he's been with me for a long time, and I want to give it to somebody that's been there a long time. So I appreciate you guys. I know you will, Stephen. I know you'll pay it forward. I know you will. And just let me know how it works. You got to do a video on it, because I haven't done any videos on it. So you have to do a video on how it works. Everybody else, has anybody else got anything? We have 28 people on here. I'll go live a couple more times if people are cool with this. I got a camera for it now. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I mean, you guys don't understand how hard this is. Just getting on here and doing this is a challenge. And it's great to see everybody. Brad, great to see you. Paul, Dr. Kilgore, it's great to see you guys. The people that are on this channel are amazing. I can't tell you how awesome the people that are right now talking and chatting in here. There are some really amazing people. You have no understanding of some of the people that are right there chatting, and I'd love to see you guys. But that's it. I'm going to give it to Stephen. Decision's been made. Stephen, YouTube at morningcoach.com. Shoot me a email with all your information. We'll get it out this week. And anybody else, just leave a chat. We are going to be giving away a lot of great stuff here. I appreciate your support, and we're going to figure out a way to do it that's a little bit easier. Again, next time, I'm going to talk to Kobe, who's our young guy that's doing shorts. He has a Discord channel. We'll probably convert our Morning Coach Discord channel, because we've got it in our community now, to a YouTube channel, and we'll be able to give away this stuff there. But you guys, thank you so much for continued support. Listen, go have a great day. I will keep giving you energy, and anything you need, let me know. And yeah, Morning Coach members, we are live in our new system, March 30th at 3 p.m. Central Time, this exact same time in the community, and we'll be doing the same thing. All right, guys, but it'll be our community and talking about what we're doing. So a lot of cool things. All right, everybody, lots of love to you guys. Go have a great day. Stephen, congratulations. You deserve it. I appreciate your support from the beginning, and I appreciate you commenting on every video, and hopefully you'll keep doing it as we put out videos. And everybody, go have a great one. I'm going to get a haircut. Go have a great one, everybody, and thank you so much.